Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Here I am with a spot of sunshine just for you. Yay. So, since I'm still losing my voice, I'm just going to read and not talk a lot. So, I'm continuing on with Guardians of Being. Guardians of Being. Hold on, let me show you a picture. Okay. Sorry. I forgot to bring this up. Guardians of Being by Eckhart Tolle. See? This is a wonderful book with pictures, artworks by Mutz, the creator of Mutz, Patrick McDonald. This is so wonderful. Look at it says on the back. This is from inside. It says, I love this. Everything natural, every flower, tree, and animal, everything has important lessons to teach us. Those are words from Eckhart Tolle, and there's the art from Patrick McDonald. Yay! So here we go. We're starting on page 32, which is actually the last page we read yesterday. Ready? Just watching an animal closely can take you out of your mind and bring you into the present moment, which is where the animal lives all the time, surrendered to life. It is so wonderful to watch an animal because an animal has no opinion about itself. It just is. That's why the dog is so joyful and why the cat purrs. When you pet a dog or listen to a cat purring, thinking may subside for a moment, and a space of stillness arises within you, a doorway to being. Oh, yes. Look. See, first he sees the cat sleeping, and he goes, hey, I want some of that. And he jumps up in bed with him. Yay. He teaches everything. Now, this is the most important paragraph in the whole book, my opinion. Pay attention. The vital function that pets fulfill in this world hasn't been fully recognized. They keep millions of people sane. I'm going to read it again. I love this paragraph. The vital function that pets fulfill in this world hasn't been fully recognized. They keep millions of people safe. They have become guardians of being. So good. Most of us live in a world of mental abstraction, conceptualization, and image making, a world of thought. We are immersed in a continuous stream of mental noise. It seems that we can't stop thinking. Just as the dog loves to chew bones, the human mind loves its problems. Look at this. Dog eating its bone. Squeak, squeak, squeak. That's how my brain goes. Squeak, squeak, squeak. We get lost in doing, thinking, remembering, anticipating. Lost in a maze of complexity and a world of problems. Nature can show us the way home, the way out of the prison of our own minds. The brightest star in the heavens is always there to show me the way. The dog star. Close your eyes and say to yourself, I wonder what my next thought is going to be. Then become as alert as a cat watching a mouse hole. You may find that as long as you are absolutely alert, the next thought does not arise. So, I'm going to try that. Just there. See, I don't know about emptying my mind, but I can focus on something different than what I already am I have lived with many Zen masters, all of them cats. Sorry, I probably look like I've been sick. I have this little cough now. Millions of people who otherwise would be completely lost in their minds and in endless past and future concerns are taken back by their dog or cat into the present moment again and again and reminded of the joy of being. We have forgotten what rocks, plants, and animals still know. We have forgotten how to be still, to be ourselves, to be where life is, here and now. The dog is in the now, so it can teach you or remind you. Be alert as you watch a dog at play or at rest. Let the animal teach you to feel at home in the now. Celebrate life by being completely present. The dog is still in the natural state, and you can easily see that because you have problems and your dog doesn't. And while your happy moments may be rare, your dog celebrates life continuously. There we go. Earl, must be nice to get away from it all. Dog says, I guess so. Although I don't have that much of an all to get away from, says the dog. They just sort of humor us, humans. You just watch the tail. With some dogs, you just look at them and the tail goes, life is good, life is good, life is good. And they are not telling themselves a story of why life is good. It's a direct realization. Life is good. And they wag their tail. The human says, I love myself or I hate myself. The dog says, woof, woof, which translated means I am myself. Food for thought. I call that integrity, being one with yourself. The dog has no self-image, good or bad, so he has no need to play roles, nor does he love himself or hate himself. He has no self. How to live free of the burden of self. What a great spiritual teaching. The key to transformation is to make friends. Make friends with this moment. What form it takes doesn't matter. Say yes to it. Allow it. Be with it. Oh, that was the dog's teaching. I was just translating into words. You think we should go for a walk? Oh, arf, the dog says. Arf, and that means yes. Hello. Oh, going for a walk, going for a walk. Allow your dog to take you for a walk every day. It's good for the body and it's good for the soul. And he says to his dog, you're full of good ideas, aren't you, Earl? Arf, arf. Dogs emanate a goodness that people respond to. One of the joys of walking your dog is that often people come up to you and immediately their hearts open. They're not interested in you, of course. They want to pat your dog. Spread the love while you're spreading the smile. Dogs offer the precious opportunity, even to people who are trapped in their egos, of loving and being loved unconditionally. They have been with humans for thousands of years, and now there is a link between dogs and humans much closer than it has ever been. So part of their divine purpose is to help us. But it goes both ways, because by living with humans, dogs also grow in consciousness. It is reciprocal, because dogs and cats still live in the original state of connectedness with being. It can help us regain it. When we do so, however, that original state deepens and turns into awareness. We don't fall below thinking, we rise above it. Nature will teach you to be still if you don't impose on it a stream of thoughts. A very deep meeting takes place when you perceive nature in that way without naming things. Sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes and the grass grows by itself. Well, if we water it. When you don't cover up the world with words and labels, a sense of miraculous returns to your life that was lost a long time ago when humanity, instead of using thought, became possessed by thought. A depth returned to your life. Things regain their newness, their freshness. What is it that so many people find enchanting in animals? Their essence, their being. This is going long, but I want to finish it. Their being is not covered up by the mind as it is in most humans. And whenever you feel that essence in another, also feel it in yourself. Every being is a spark of the divine or God. Look into the eyes of the dog and sense that innermost core. When you are present, you can sense the spirit, the one consciousness in every creature, and love it as yourself. Love is a deep empathy with the other's beingness. You recognize yourself, your essence in the other, and so you can no longer inflict suffering on the other. We are not separate from the whole. You are one with the sun, the earth, the air. You don't have a life. You are the life. The one life, the one consciousness, takes on the form of a man or woman, a blade of grass, a dog, a planet, a sun, a galaxy. This is the play of forms, the dance of life. We are ultimately not separate, not from one another, nor from any living thing, the flower, the tree, the cat, the dog. You can sense yourself in them, the essence of who you are. You could say God. There is a term, a Christian term, which is beautiful. Loving the Creator in the creature. Loving the Creator in the creature. All done for today. Yay! Thank you, Eckhart Tolle. Bye, everybody. Sorry it's so long.